President Trump signed an order this week in his war against woke. His latest executive order demands the removal of all, quote, divisive, improper, and anti-American ideology from famous institutions. First, he took over the Kennedy Center, as you remember. Now, Donald Trump wants to control the Smithsonian, the African American Museum, national parks, and the National Zoo. The executive order says it is for restoring truth and sanity to American history.
Okay, don't freak out. Okay. I know it sounds super crazy and super fucked up. But wait, this is a good thing. I've said this in a video or 2 or 10, that if you're gonna start taking stuff away from black folks, take it away from everybody. Take everybody's things. Take everybody's shit. Take it. And they did. They're taking it. They're taking the Native Americans museum and stuff too. Let me lay it out for you guys. Let me put this into perspective here. We're talking about the Smithsonian. Why are we defending the Smithsonian? They're evil. You know that, right? The Smithsonian is evil. They steal people's stuff and then they stick it in their buildings and then they tell the people, hey, you can't have your shit back. It's ours now. And any money that we make off of your stolen shit, it's ours too. What the fuck kind of sense does that make? I hate a museum. I hate a zoo. Now, I understand, like, a lot of the exhibits, are all of them free? A lot of them are free? All of them are free? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I just don't understand why is it we get so frustrated and so upset when the government tells us that we can't have something anymore. We are literally the people of making ways out of no motherfucking ways. We are the people of making ways out of no motherfucking way. Why don't we have our own shit? Why are we not telling our own stories? It's the same thing with them taking out African American studies, not African American studies. What is it? They did it in Florida. They took out critical race theory and stuff like that. Which I've always said, fine, take it out. Don't teach my child that. Don't teach any of my children that. The fuck? I don't want you teaching me my history. I need somebody to look like me to teach it. And don't give me the whole, oh, well, the people that's over the African American exhibits or whatever, black, FBA, the people that are over the African American exhibits or whatever, they're supposedly black too. Okay, all right. Did anybody check? Anybody check? I'm fairly positive that when you go and work for a Jewish coalition, they vetting your ass. They're making sure that you're actually Jewish. Why are we not making sure that folks is actually black? What's the name of that? Is it Carol's daughter? I think it might be Carol's daughter. No, I'm not talking about Eulogy, the last episode of Black Mirror, which, anyway. The hair care products. I may or may not be wrong. Please Google search this. But there are plenty of black hair care products. It's not Carol's daughter. Carol's daughter is black owned. That is FBA. Go get you some Carol's daughter. What is it? There are so many black owned products that they're not black owned.
Yep, nope. Once again, I was wrong. It's not, I was trying to say it was Shea Moisture. It's not Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture is definitely black owned. FBA approved. Go and get it. Okay? That Shea Moisture, it's okay. Go get it.
I know for a fact, African pride, them hair care products, that's white. That's white. White as in white people are making our products for us. And you did see that recall on all them hair care relaxers, right? All them hair relaxers. You saw the recall? We're not supposed to. That should be giving bitches cancer and shit. There was no problem back in the 40s and the 50s with the conks. There was no problem when we was doing it. But the second the white folk got to get their hands in it, now all of a sudden black women got cancer. Okay. Well, why are we letting other people fuck with our shit? Let me tell you something. There is one exhibit that is not being touched by the Smithsonian. One. They get rid of the Native American exhibits. They get rid of the African American exhibits. They get rid of, really and truly, them's the only two that I know of, to be honest with you. I saw black folk, and then somebody said, like, pretty much in a footnote, and it was like, oh, they're taking the Native American stuff too. Here's the thing. I'm not speaking for Native Americans, okay? I don't have a lick of Choctaw in me, baby. That's not me. I don't know. But I would assume that maybe they might want to feel the same way too. Like, why the fuck did these people that came over here, America from the perspective of an actual indigenous American person has got to be the most wild shit. I need somebody to tell Americans history from their perspective. Cause it's insane. It's wild. It's crazy. But yeah, they're taking away their shit too. My thing is why are we letting other people tell our fucking history? We should not be doing that in the first place. And then you gotta question, why is there only one exhibit untouched? Why is one exhibit, only one cultural exhibit that is not being fucked with? You care to take a gander as to who the fuck it is? Oh, you already know. I'm on my Kanye shit. You know I can't say it. The people, who they were, where they come from. And you have to ask yourself, why in the hell is it that this is the only group of people that what happened to them did not happen over here? What happened to them did not happen over here. And if you want to talk about the discrimination that they faced here in America, honey, I don't want to play the struggle Olympics with you. Why you get to keep your shit, but they taking our shit? That's fine. Take the shit. That's fine. But why are you keeping your shit? You know that saying that history is written by the victors? We're getting dangerously close to Kanye with no PR team. I got some things to say. I have some things to say. I don't have any nice way of putting it. I really don't. And I really just feel like if I say it, something bad gonna happen to my channel. I hope nothing bad happens to my channel, y'all. But I'm about to say it. I have a question. You gotta ask yourself, okay? You just have to ask yourself. I be asking myself, but like myself don't got the answers. But you just gotta wonder. Because there has not been another group of people, I mean wholesale group of people, that has literally been kicked out of every single country they've been in. Why? I can't ask why. That's anti-Semitic. That's racist. That's a little Rozzy. It's too Rozzy for you. I can't ask the question. Why come? And it's only one. It's only one. Think about every single fucking group in the entire world. And don't give me that shit. Oh, well, they were displaced and they were, roaming from here to there and here and there. And nobody really accepted those immigrants. They accepted immigrants from everywhere else. I'm just saying, I just really in a fuck because you don't see any other group of people being ran out of every country that they land in. That's real strange to me. It's very strange to me. It's very strange how a bunch of white folk got together with some Africans and said, hey, Africans, let me steal some of your people for a couple of 100 years. And they was like, okay, as long as you pay me good enough. And they paid them good enough. So they took my ancestors, okay? They was tricked. Get on that party boat. It's fine. Don't worry about all the white folks. It's fine. It's fine. Get on that party boat. It was not a party boat. So they tricked my ancestors into getting over here. Okay? And not just here, all over South America. Brazil has the second highest black population next to countries in Africa. Okay? Like, it's blackity black. All right? It's black folks all over the world, right? And then when they started to free the slaves all over the world, didn't nobody kick us out. There were groups of black folks that was like, we're done here. We clocked out. Shift is over. I'm trying to go home. Marcus Garvey and all of them, right? They trying to get us back home. But most folks is like, we've been here 100, 200, 300 years already. Like, I don't know those people. And from what I understand, for what you guys have been telling us for centuries, is that you saved us from that godless land. Why the fuck would we want to go back over there? Even in the deep south, you have what's called sundown towns. Okay? That means that you better get your black ass out of that town before the sun hits you. All right? That's what the fuck that means. There's still sundown towns. Port Gibson, Mississippi, where my family from, was a sundown town when I first visited. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was about 9 or 10 and we went to Mississippi. And I remember my cousin being told by his mom, my brother and my sister, they, was going out to the mall or whatever. And it was like, just make sure you back before dark. And my cousin's like, yeah, I know. And so my brother's like, oh, y'all got curfews and shit. Y'all so still. Y'all like children. Y'all got curfews. My brother teasing him. My cousin's just like, what are you talking about? You don't live in a place where you have to be at home at sundown. Oh, that's interesting. And it wasn't until years later that my brother, he gives me this book called Sundown Towns. And he was like, you remember when we went to Port Gibson and they was talking about we got to be back? And I was like, vaguely. I was like, I don't know, 15, 16 years old at the time. He was like, here, read this book. Read the book. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know what that meant. Port Gibson, Mississippi was a sundown town when I visited. I'm not that old. Don't try me. So imagine my surprise when I get to working with a girl who's literally from Port Gibson, Mississippi, smiling in my face like we can or something. Bitch, we might be. Your family might owe me some money. Yeah, let's dig a little deeper. What your last name is? Heath? Is it Heath? Do you own Heath House? So even in the deep South, we were allowed to stay. Didn't nobody kick us out. And as a matter of fact, anytime that we do be trying to leave, y'all motherfucking white folk do any and everything that you can to keep us here. No, you don't need to go to Africa. No, you don't need to go here. You don't need to go there. You don't need your own spot carved out in America like we did for the Native Americans. Y'all don't need that. You're fully integrated. And you gotta wonder, why is it that they need us so bad? Is it because you have no culture without us? Oh, okay. Listen, I'm gonna get real reckless here. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna get reckless. I don't care. You've got a group of people or a race of people that was displaced throughout the entire fucking world because they believed that somehow we were just inferior, but then they can't let us go. They just don't want to let us go. That's a toxic ass relationship right there if I ever seen one. But then you got this other group of people where everywhere they go, they getting kicked out. Why? And please, if you're a Jewish person, do not be in my comments talking about, well, since Bible time. The Bible, the Talmud, none of that. That's not real. It's not real. It's a great book. You can get some amazing insights from it, but it's not fucking real, okay? Show me an actual historical book with actual evidence of actual things happening, okay? Not talking about getting 2 of every species and putting them on a big ass boat. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, baby. How'd you save the fish? If it rained for 40 days and for 40 nights, the salt water and fresh water had to have gotten fucked up some kind of how. How did you save the saltwater fish from the freshwater fish and vice versa? Let me ask you something. It rained for 40 days, 40 nights. What did you eat? What did the other animals eat? Their kids? I don't think that's what happened. So you had to have got more than just 2 of every animal onto the boat, right? And so if you obviously got more than 2 of every animal on the boat, why didn't you say that in the book? This is how we fed all the other way. You didn't say that in the book. You gave every fucking dimension for all of the everythings. Oh, right down to the centimeter. But you can't tell us how you were able to feed everybody. It's not a real fucking book, okay? All right? It's got some great stories in it. All right? The flood, that was the Epic of Gilgamesh. Okay? All of these stories came from somewhere the fuck else, all right? And they refined them into one big book that just is supposed to give you hope and all types of things, right? I'm in the middle of reading The Spook Who Sat by the Door. I'm so sucked into this book because it's such a good book. It is also a fictional book. I'm calling it a blueprint. It is a blueprint, but it's a fictional blueprint that can be applied to real life. Okay? So, but I'm not taking it as truth. It didn't actually happen. Dan Freeman doesn't exist. Okay? It's not a robot. Shut. That was kind of ugly. Because, I mean, like, listen, I'm sorry. That was ugly because I don't mean to, like, shit on other people's belief systems or whatever. I'm just saying, like, don't be a Jewish person in my comments talking about, well, back in Bible times, because that's not a real thing. I need you, if you gonna explain it to me in a way that doesn't use fairies and goblins, okay? Explain it to me in a real people kind of way. And it's only just this one group of people that just keep getting kicked out of everywhere they go, except for the Ethiopian Jews, because they don't leave. They don't go anywhere. There's the I was about to break down Ashkenazi Jews and all kinds of stuff, but it's not my place to. It's not my place to. It's not my place to. All I want to know is, all right. All I want to know is, why do they keep getting ran out everywhere? They're not getting ran out of America. I'll tell you that fucking much. They're not getting ran out of America. Why don't we just empty out New York and call that little Israel and just, we can't do that. We can't do that. It has to be over there because it says so once upon a time in the book. Okay. Well, I just want you guys to see what the fuck is going on. For real, for real. Like, really open your eyes and see what the fuck is going on. They're taking away our shit. Fine. We need our own shit any fucking way. Let's stop complaining and start organizing. Okay? But they're letting the Jews keep their stuff. Even though what happened to them didn't happen over here. And what happened to them over here is nowhere near as the fuckery that we endured over here and Native Americans endured over here. And once again, I'm not speaking for no Native American people. I'm not Native American. That's not who I am. However, how you gonna just take a country from somebody and then kill them off and then ship the rest of them over to the other side of the country and then just be like, this is ours? Oh, is that because that's the same fucking thing that's happening over there? Is that why America's so body? Well, I'm not trying to be racy. I'm not trying to be anti-Semi, okay? I'm not. I just have questions, and I feel like it's fucked up to tell people that they're not allowed to ask questions. And I would genuinely like some answers, if you have any. If you have any. I know about the pogroms and the blood libels. I want to know, why did it happen? I know what happened. I want to know, why did it happen? And why does it keep happening? That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Okay. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe or whatever.